Well, good evening, Pipe Pals. How are you doing? It's me, the Holy Smoking Pipe Padre, wishing you a very happy and blessed All Hallows Eve, Halloween. Me and the boys are getting together and having a little chant fest here. My friends here were kind of inspired by ADZ pipes. This is my best attempt at zombies. So, Ed, if you're there watching, thanks, buddy. Thanks for your little PM back to me about the software you use. Really appreciate that. Um, Smoking my one of my favorite old time calabashes, and smoking in it some and soda bed, one of the esoterica blends. A little on the dry side, but you know what? I'm surprised. It's actually quite flavorful and no tongue bite. Maybe this is something I'd talk about a little bit. I don't know about you guys and gals. Speaking of gals, here's one of my favorite gals out there who gave me this beautiful little cross pipe tamper. That's from Angela's new bag. Dear Angela, thank you if you're watching. Love my tamper. Thank you. Using it tonight on Halloween. Thank you. But anyway, I'm smoking some in soda bed, and I am really enjoying it. And lately, I've been some of the pipes I've been smoking and some of the tobacco I've been smoking, sad to say, have been a little on the harsh side again. Also, I've been drinking with a kind of an adult beverage, you might say. No, you guys can't have any. Um, I call it adult beverage because it's got sugar in it, and I don't think it's good to give kids sugar. It's not even good to give us sugar, but let me tell you, it goes good with this pipe right now. Mm. Mm. Pumpkin spice latte and a nice English blend. Actually, kind of complement each other. A little Gregorian chant there, of course, in the background. Kind of appropriate this time of year as we get ready to celebrate All Saints Day and All Souls Day. Kind of the smoke rising up, kind of like souls ascending to heaven. Ascendat supernos. So I'm just here to say happy Halloween to all of you and happy all, you know, autumn, fall, harvest, whatever you celebrate. Hey. Again, my little guys in the background here are a little homage to ADZ Pipes. Got a nice little email or PM back from him. And I asked him what kind of software he used. I probably asked him that several times, and he's always so patient with me. Hey, you bonehead, I use a Corel. I guess it's Corel. I used to have that. I think it's Paint Shop. Anyway, Corel's, I bought a copy of Corel, and it wasn't cheap, so he was saying he kind of likes using the not so expensive software to show what they can do, and he does, tremendous artwork. Although he's a master of the macabre, isn't he? So, again, I hoist this pipe in honor of you, Mr. ADZ Pipes there in the UK. And so have a wonderful Halloween. I'm sure you're going to be celebrating in grand style. Also, speaking of my UK friends over there, I want to say hello to Chris, Legacy.uk, I guess it is now, or Legacy Moments, or Legacy Magic. I can't always keep up with everybody's changing handle, U2 title. But you know who I am, Chris, and you know that I'm talking to you, and always really a joy to see your smiling face. It really is. Saw a new video by Matches 860. He has a new camera, and it just is, oh, gorgeous. The crystal clarity of that camera, it's beautiful. So if you love watching, sometimes I just like, there's certain people that I like watching, and some of them are extremely creative. Some of them are good storytellers. Some of them have really good pipe tips. Dr. Aaron, Pipe Revival, I think he had a wonderful little walk through the woods. Wonderful to see him again. And so, I just love it when people share their love of pipes, but with other parts of their life too, I think that's kind of nice. So if you like making people into zombies and smoking your pipe, or taking a walk and checking out the wild mushrooms and smoking your pipe, or, sitting out in the back in Connecticut, and waiting for hurricanes and thunderstorms and, black cats or whatever, and telling ghost stories in Connecticut, and that kind of stuff. Or you're up there in Michigan with Crazy Jay and George the Bulldog. Or you're over there in Deutschland with Cabal One and the Silver Mature Fox and the one and only, the Herminator, and making kilts and lighting incense and candles. Of course, I'd be really careful about being careful I didn't, get my incense and my tobacco mixed up. That might be a bit of a, oh well. Who knows what that would be like. So anyway, just gonna say a couple words. I have been downloading the latest operating system on Mavericks for all you Mac fans out there, and even you Mac haters. Hey, it's okay. I like Mac haters too. But I have to say that of the upgrades that I've had so far with the Mac world, my first upgrade I think was to Leopard. I started off with Tiger, and I upgraded to Leopard, and this is like 6 years ago, back in 2007. And again, I'm not here to hate on Microsoft. I learned an awful lot about computers and even building computers with Microsoft. But anyway, when I finally switched to Mac, I was, it was a different way of looking at, computers and software. And anyway, the long and the short of it is that my first upgrade with an Apple product was absolutely, I'd say, 99.9 positive. I mean, I can't even remember one little glitch or one little problem that I experienced when I did my very first upgrade. With Windows things, normally 50% of your software wouldn't work anymore, and 50% of your hardware wouldn't work anymore, and it was just a real pain in the patookie. So anyway, I was so pleasantly surprised by my upgrade. Essentially, taking that computer that was maybe 2 years old and making it kind of almost a brand new operating, well, it was a brand new operating system, and kind of refreshing the whole machine. I just thought that was really decent of a company to do that. But as with technology, it's not always perfect. So when we went from Leopard to Snow Leopard, I had some problems. I couldn't get my YouTube to work. Later there was a patch, or it was I had to re-download, I guess, whatever it was, but it finally got fixed. But for a while there, I was pretty disappointed because, I uploaded a lot of videos to my other channel, and I needed to be able to have a machine and an operating system that worked. Anyway, but we got around that. Then we went from Snow Leopard to Lion, and then Mountain Lion, and then now to Mavericks. When they went from, Lion to Snow Leopard, actually to Lion, They went from 32-bit to 64-bit, so that was going to be a real bit of a challenge for some developers. Mr. Bit 10, if you ever get a chance to watch his videos, he can give you a really great education on software development. He does both platforms. I think he even does Linux too. Maurice, if you're out there watching, good to see you again. But anyway, I want to say in passing that I was able to upgrade all my machines with the exception of the one I'm using right now, because it will not do Mavericks. But I'm really, truly, truly, truly happy I had no problems this time whatsoever. And I'm really happy. I mean, all my machines are upgraded. Normally I kind of wait, especially if I know I'm going to have problems and issues, because I got to have a working computer or two to do my videos. So anyway, I'm just really super happy that this worked out really well. So, and also iOS 7, either you love it or you don't. I haven't had any problems with it. But it gets into a whole philosophical thing, and I don't want to get into that tonight, about minimalism versus realism. Sounds like a good topic to talk about, right? Something I'd love to talk about, but I just don't want to go there because I'm really tired, and I want to make another video to another YouTube friend, a personal one, so I'll just say hi to him too. And those of you who are kind of out there still wanting to make videos, trying to, learn a little bit about the hobby, there's a lot of people out there that love their pipes and they love their tobaccos and they know what they're talking about. So don't be afraid to PM them and ask them a question, say, hey, I'm starting out. What would you recommend, And they might be able to kind of coach you through finding a pipe and a pipe tobacco that would just be super great for you, Instead of you just kind of going out to the pipe store, even if you have a good one like we have here in Sacramento, the Briar Patch. By the way, I hope you guys caught that Theo Bacchinist. He got a nice little meetup with some guys. I wish I could have been there. Looks like they were having just an absolute blast. Great time. Good video, by the way, Eric. You did a really nice job on that video. I mean, they owe you some money. Tell Ron I said, hey, have him be your. You can be like their promo guy, because they went into the humidor there, and they had Matthew talking about different reserve cigars that are premium cigars that they're only getting a small shipment of, and man, I wanted to run down there and get me a couple of them, but just haven't had time yet. So anyway, well, I guess I'll just go ahead and kind of keep this a short one. Wishing you all a very happy All Hallows Eve, and enjoy your pipe. I was going to say one thing a little bit about the calabash here. I've been smoking some pipes, and I got that new 7L, which I really love. And I've been certainly smoking my Dunhills, my Joe Case pipe, and and just enjoying my pipes. But I'm trying to work my way through some of this tobacco, and some of it's a little bit. I didn't cellar it properly, and it's a little on the dry side, like this soda bed. And it's like, I think pipe smoking is like golf. How many golfers do we have out there? Okay, golfers. Oops, losing my green screen on that one. But you use different irons for different situations. Obviously you don't use a putter to drive, and you don't use a driver to putt and things like that. And I think that that's something I've kind of learned on my own. I'm sure everybody else has learned this too. That certain pipes, depending upon the age of the tobacco and the condition of it, may not yield you the best smoke. Like if I tried to put this really dry, literally it's like kindling, it's tinder box type, it's almost like tea. It's that dried out kind of tea consistency. If I tried smoking that and say my nice 7L, which is a great pipe, I'm not ragging on 7Ls, and I'm not going to rag on Dunhills, whatever. But it would burn my tongue. It would just, man, oh man. But if I put it in a nice big calabash and allow that smoke to have some time to cool down before it hits my tongue, it's great. It's like a sandwich pipe, I would call it. It's like this is kind of a difficult pipe tobacco to smoke in, say, a really good conventional pipe. But if I smoke it in, say, one of my calabashes, maybe even a church warden, or maybe another meerschaum, I'm not going to get bite. I'm not going to get bit by it. It's not going to hurt me. So, just a little tip for you. And also, I really like English blends in a calabash, a gourd calabash. So, anyway, hope that helps if you're kind of new to the hobby and you're, again, trying to marry up pipes with different pipe tobacco, and you're sitting there you're scratching your head and saying, well, gosh, what pipe do I want? And, there's always the aesthetic thing, too, which I love pipes. I mean, I'm kind of got to a point where I don't do a lot of impulse buying. Although I could, if I would be spending all my money on nice, wonderful pipes from the briar patch. But you can only smoke one at a time. They are for smoking. They're not for resting, somebody says. But you can only smoke one at a time. So, anyway, let that be a lesson to you, pipe pals and gals. Okay, well, listen, have a great, happy Halloween, All Hallows Eve, and have a blessed All Saints Day, All Souls Day. It's kind of a nice time to sit and maybe reflect upon some dear people that has passed on but left us with a wonderful legacy of their love and friendship. And some of them are pipe presenters, and we know who they are. God bless them. All right, take care. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.